Today we're going to be making Travis Scott Air Jordan 1s. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button. Today we're going to be making Travis Scott's Air Jordan 1s. As you can see, I kind of got a head start on them already. We're using this really nice, I would guess you would call it like hand-dyed brown leather. It's going to give it a really nice finish. We just got normal white leather as well as black leather. Some of the little details that we could already see is, you got all the lines going up through there, double stitching through there as well. We got our Nike sign right there. We're going to be putting the reverse one on the other side as well later. So we're going to start stitching. So this is like the brown finish look on the leather. I really like it, especially like the scratches right here a little bit. And you got a little bit indentation right here, just darker tan right there compared to other areas. It's really like inconsistent, and I really like that finish to the leather. I think it's going to be very unique, turn out very nice. So as you can see, we got this right here. We got to stitch this bad boy on. We're just going to be using white thread, black thread, and brown thread for this. The brown thread, as you can see, it looks very nice on that brown leather. Sometimes you got to get better colors, but this one matches perfectly. So we're good right there. Also another thing too is that this is probably, I'd say, about 3 ounces. That's what I give the thickness of. So I really like the thickness of that. Other than that though, we're pretty much ready. The white leather, black leather, they're very thin. I'm not too sure if we're going to be putting the pocket on the inside as well, because you know how the Travis Scotts, they got the pocket inside. I don't know, we're going to mess around with that because I'll kind of need a bigger piece of Velcro to work with so we could cut like a custom area so we could rip it open and close. I don't know, something like that, but for right now, we're going to get the back ready and stitch the back tab on. So I was skiving this piece of leather to make it nice and smooth on the edges, and as you could see, I pretty much jacked this piece up. So that's a part of making these shoes. Sometimes you mess up like this, but all that I was doing was I was skiving the edge of the back piece just to make it, flush, nice and clean. Normally it just goes off very well, nice and easy, but for some odd reason, I think I probably just pressed it down too hard. And as you can see, that's pretty much the top layer, that dark brown. And then the middle is the light brown, then the back is this piece right there. So what I did was I pretty much cut out a new piece of leather. As you can see, this is all the leftover finish from this black leather, but oh well, we're gonna skive this piece and keep on going. Just want to share this with you that this happens to all of us, not just you. So if you are making your own pair of shoes and you jack up the skive, hey, don't worry, just cut a new pair, like a new piece of leather, and keep going. So as you can see, the double stitch is now applied to the back panel. It came out very nice. So as you can see, we're starting to look like a Travis Scott Jordan. Now the next step, we got to put some wings on. We got to put some lace loops on, stuff like that. We got to also put our stitch right there. We're gonna go with the white stitch. We're gonna be putting the reverse Nike sign on this side very last, just because the Nike sign has to go over the wing as well as the loops over there, so that'll be on last. So let's keep on stitching. So it's second day of making the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1s. Yesterday we posted a video of how to make your own tongue for an Air Jordan 1, so if you want to, go check that video up. I'll have it up there. But today we are working on this right here. This is gonna be the second day. Yesterday I pretty much got all this done. Now I gotta put on the wings right here, the lace loops, as well as the upper lace loops right here up front on the wings. So we're just gonna get back to stitching. For these pieces, I got all the brown ones already cut out, and they're gonna be used with brown stitching, and then I'm probably just gonna use black back stitching. So let's start stitching. Another question that I sometimes get asked is like, how do I put the panels or the pieces onto the panel and then stitch it from there? And I actually use double-sided tape. So this is just like sewing double-sided tape. Sometimes I'll use glue as well, but not that much. For the most part, I just use double-sided tape. So for this step, I'll just put the double-sided tape on the little piece. I'll put it on the big piece and stitch it on. Real quick, if you haven't yet, make sure to hit the like button. It really helps on my channel, as well as subscribing and turning on notifications so you don't skip any of this content. Thank you very much, and let's get right back to it. So we stitched the lace loop right on here. We ran into the same problem as the off-whites, where we're just gonna have to cut off the excess up here. Not too bad of a problem though. As you can see, we got these parts now taped on. We're going to, actually I think I'm just gonna do one stitch right there, because we still got to put the off-white backwards Nike sign right there. So that's what that's what I'm kind of thinking about right now. I'm not too sure what way I want to go with that, but I got the liner all cut out, ready to go. As you can see, it's very thin. It's about like 1 ounce or so. Very thin though, so it'll be nice and flexible for the inside. So from right here, I'm pretty much just kind of like get a game plan. I think though I'm just gonna run one stitch right there, and then from there we'll put on our backwards Nike sign. So this is a backwards Nike sign. I already cut them out earlier, so they're all perfect. This point, you know, is very sharp, but then at the very top it's a little bit more rounded. So that's kind of how the Travis Scott little Nike sign is. So what we're going to be doing now is pretty much just going to stitch it all on. This is going to be black stitch. For the other part, obviously it's going to be brown stitch. So we're going to keep on stitching. So this is where we're going to finish off today. I'm going to leave it right here. As you can see, I stitched the wing on just so we could tape this piece on, the backwards Nike sign. I think it looks very nice. As you can see, just a simple piece of black leather, but they look very nice. I'm super happy with how they're turning out. They're starting to look like some Air Jordan Travis Scotts. I'm super happy with, you know, the finish of the leather. I think it just pops out really nicely, especially with this silhouette. I think this is probably my favorite Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 that I've made so far. Let me know what you think of these. Here's just another, you know, full-on look at what they look like. Here's all the stitching, you know. I'm pretty happy with how they are turning out so far. But you know, this is kind of what it looks like on this side. This is what it looks like on this side. It's a little darker brown than the Travis Scott's, but I'm not worried. I really like this brown, and I think it comes out very nice. Thanks for following along. Make sure to like, subscribe, check out all my other videos. It really helps out my channel. Turn on notifications so you don't miss all this content I'm posting every single day. So I hope you enjoy this and have a great day.